Good evening and happy Easter. You're watching the news on Croatian television. Pope Francis celebrated Easter Sunday Mass this morning in front of a crowd of some 50,000 people in St. Peter's Square. At noon, he delivered the traditional Urbi et Orbi message from the balcony of the Basilica. The pontiff prayed for peace, calling for an end to the carnage in Syria. He appealed that all political and military leaders may be enlightened by Christ's resurrection.
We Christians believe and know that Christ's resurrection is the true hope of the world, the hope that does not disappoint. It is the power of the grain of wheat, the power of that love which humbles itself and gives itself to the very end, and thus truly renews the world. This power continues to bear fruit today in the furrows of our history, marked by so many acts of injustice and violence. It bears fruits of hope and dignity, where there are deprivation and exclusion, hunger and unemployment, where there are migrants and refugees, so often rejected by today's culture of waste, and victims of the drug trade, human trafficking, and contemporary forms of slavery. Today we implore fruits of peace upon the entire world, beginning with the beloved and long-suffering land of Syria.
Cardinal Josip Bozanic celebrated Easter Sunday Mass at the Zagreb Cathedral today. In his homily, he spoke about the importance of maintaining Easter traditions, family unity, and reviving ties with family and friends. He also urged believers to be weary of those who claim to champion new values.
We must always be cautious when we listen to those who promise us heaven on earth, those who claim they are the bearers of a new order, bringing peace and wealth, complete equality, and the like. These were the tools used by the failed ideologies of the last century, and new ones are attempting to do the same.
Prime Minister Andrej Plenkovic attended Mass at the Zagreb Cathedral today.
I would like to wish all believers, all Christians, a happy Easter. After a lovely sermon by Cardinal Bozanic with a message of hope, unity, solidarity, and dialogue, I am confident that, renewed and revitalized by the spirit of Easter, we will all work harder for the benefit of the Croatian people.
President Kolinda GrabarKitarovic also offered her best wishes to those who celebrate Easter. Dear fellow Croatians and fellow citizens who celebrate the most important Christian holiday, I hope that your homes are filled with the joy of Christ's resurrection. Many Catholics around the country took Easter baskets filled with food to church today for the traditional blessing.
We've got ham, eggs, pastries, horseradish, bread, and some wine.
My mother and grandmother passed the tradition on to me, and it stuck. What does Easter mean to you? Renewed energy to move forward with life.
My future life. It is the greatest Christian holiday. What does that mean for you personally? It's a feeling that passes through me.
The resurrection of Jesus. For you personally? It'll be the same for me one day. Easter also marks the beginning of the early tourism season. Expectations are high among those in the business. Although this Easter came 2 weeks earlier than last year, the number of guests is the same. In Split, the local tourism board treated visitors to a traditional Easter brunch.
We have no idea, absolutely not. Healthy breakfast. Ah, I see. Do you know anything about Croatian food? We're not really sure.
Seafood.
Yeah, seafood.
Yeah, I have been here for 3 years. Yeah, so I know some. I don't know the name, but I tried a lot, and the Croatian food.
Fish or meat?
Yeah, there is the fish and the regato. Risotto.
Do you know anything about Croatian food?
No.
No, what?
Cevapcici.
Ah, so it's not Croatian traditional. You don't know what it is?
No, I guess it's tuna with tomato sauce and pasta.
Okay.
Not true?
Okay.
It's right?
Yes.
90,000 residents in the Slavonski Brod area are without drinking water this Easter. The town's water supply has been tainted with oil. The Army is providing assistance. Tanker trucks have been set up around the town where residents can fill containers. The Red Cross is delivering bottled water to the elderly and the sick. The cause of the contamination has yet to be determined. An oil leak did occur last week during work on a pipeline by the oil company Crodux, which denies any links to the contamination.
I'm growing concerned. We have the refinery and the smell we've been putting up with for years, and now the water. I'm worried.
Is there enough evidence to press charges? I think so. It's a fact that our water plant has been shut down and 90,000 residents are without drinking water. Even during the war, we still had water. It is unclear if we will be able to get the water plant up and running again after this incident.
In sports, Croatian basketball player Dino Radja has been named to the 2018 class of the Basketball Hall of Fame, along with 13 other players. The full class will be inducted on September 7th in Springfield, Massachusetts. Radja joins 3 other Croatian basketball legends, Dražen Petrović, Mirko Novosel, and Krešimir Ćosić, who are also inductees.
Monday's forecast calls for mostly sunny skies with some occasional moderate clouds in the interior. There will be light breezes inland. On the coast, expect a light to moderate south-southwesterly wind, shifting to a southeasterly in the evening. The morning will be cool with a chance of frost at higher elevations. Lows for the day will range from -1 to +5 in the interior and from 6 to 10 on the Adriatic. The day's highs will be between 13 and 18 degrees. Tuesday will be mostly to partly sunny in continental Croatia. Wednesday will be cloudier with a chance of rain in the mountains. Temperatures will be on the rise until Thursday, when conditions will be variable and mostly cloudy with occasional rain. On the coast, it will be sunny and dry on Tuesday. Occasional rain is expected on Wednesday and more frequently on Thursday. There will be a moderate to high southeasterly wind on Wednesday. Temperatures will get warmer as the week progresses.
And that brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.